So hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about the society garlic. Society garlic is amazing. Looks more like a grass with some flowers in summer and at the end of autumn. I love it. I put it here on the side of the basement and it has been propagating everywhere because it has these rhizomes in the bottom, these bulbs, and it keeps on growing like a weed, just spreads everywhere. It says that it's not invasive, but in my case, they like the soil and they're growing everywhere, so I'm gonna put it in the front in a new flower bed that I'm making, and I'm giving away a few to my friends. And this plant is amazing. It was endemic from South Africa, but it is resistant and hardy to zones 7 to 10. You can see the root system really engorged, really big, really nicely. And it's a herb, you can eat it. I eat it with everything. I mean, instead of going and getting garlic and splashing garlic and everything, you can eat everything from the garlic. You can eat the leaves, you can eat the flowers, you can eat everything. And I'm gonna show you the flowers are super pretty. And it's used as an ornamental plant. Got it out, I already got a few divisions. I'm gonna keep this one for me. And I got this one over here. So you can see how cute it is, that you have like a tiny little bulb and then you have the rhizomes, which is really engorged, pretty root system. And so I'm just gonna get another one, but I don't need to actually get so many out because luckily I have many of the rhizomes that are growing everywhere. Once the root system has grown, it's a tough cookie. So now I got 2 out of there, and now I can just divide them. And here we go, we have 1 and 1 over here, and it already has a shoot. But after you have cut it out, so that all the energy goes into the root system, so it can start growing and give you actually new plant, you want to cut all of this, okay? So we're going to wash it afterwards, after we plant it. We're gonna then cut all of this, and you can eat it and use it in your salads, your soups, garnishes, whatever you want. And let me show you the rhizomes that are growing, the new babies. So as you can see, this is a new baby over here. So I'm gonna actually give some of these to the friends and neighbors. So you can see that this one is a complete new baby growing. So I don't need to do anything. I just need to put it in a pot and it will be good to go. So it looks like it's a weed at the beginning because you can see those little tiny flowers, the little leaves, that the leaves do not have the shape of the grass-like as the mother. The mother has that grass-like look, but then the babies have, it looks like a weed. So that's why at the beginning they thought that this was actually a weed. So really cute. So this can be a new plant. So it is good to have it in a pot, but you can also have it in your yard as an ornamental, as a hedger. It's commonly used as a hedger too. So the actual name is the Tulbaghia violacea, and violacea is because of the color of the flower. Oh, and one common fact that I wanted to share with you guys, it smells like marijuana. I don't know why people say that it doesn't have a smell, because it does have a strong smell. For me, it does have a strong smell, and I don't mind it. But if you are gonna put it in a high traffic area, then check if you actually don't mind the smell, because it had that strong smell of like marijuana. But for me, it has more of a smell of garlic. But I do have a funny story. I gave a big chunk of the society garlic cut to the workers that were working here one day, and he was like, oh, my whole house smells like marijuana. And it was the society garlic. So yeah, it does have a strong smell. It has the rumor that it doesn't give you any smell in your mouth after you you eat it. That's why they call it society garlic, because they were looking for having that flavored garlic but without having a strong smell of garlic. And supposedly this did not left that aftertaste and smell of garlic, but for me it does smell like garlic, and it has this strong, leaves the smell of garlic in your breath. So that's just a rumor, that's a rumor, okay? So but it's amazing, it's a beautiful plant, and if you love garlic just like I love garlic with everything, then this is a great thing. You know, instead of having to dig out the garlic, crushing all that stuff, you just get this, take the garlic, just cut a little piece, and that's it, and you eat it. It's garlic, it tastes just like garlic. So it's amazing, it's beautiful, and so it has so many great benefits. And it's not that it has a high concentration of methyl, and that plus other chemicals. I'm gonna just put it all within the description. It's antiseptic, antifungal, antibacterial, so many great benefits. So building this is pretty easy. It has been taking me just a few minutes, and it's like doing a camping little tent but in the floor. So you just put the little tube, it's already done there, and I'm not gonna remove any of the grass because I'm gonna cover it with soil, and then on top of that I'm gonna be putting some of the plants, which are gonna be the garlic, society garlic. And so I don't need to remove anything, it's gonna just die on itself because it's not gonna have no sun coming into it. So no need to do extra work. So I'm gonna just put the sticks to hold it, and we're good to go. When you go ahead and put the stick, you're gonna see that there's a cross that goes then with the stick that has like a cross shape as well. But then the stick, do not put it horizontal like this, because if you put it horizontal, it's not gonna be holding this over here, the edge. So you wanna hold the edge. So you wanna put it vertical with this vertical line going to the front. Okay, we're good to go. So you see that this is holding this over here. So this over here is all the grass and any root system, any trunk, anything that we have gathered from every time that we're removing a layer of the grass in order to plant something. So we put it in here, and this is gonna be a natural compost pile over here. And as you can see, we're getting lots of nice yummy dirt, and I have actually filled up huge gallons of dirt pots so I can use them for putting my evergreen trees. So they're growing wonderfully, so it's really good. So I'm gonna use all of this to fill up that flower bed that I'm gonna be making in the front. So I just put it on top, and that's it. So as you can see, we have removed a whole pile. We had a pile from here that we removed. Just need to dig the first layers until you get into a layer that is brown color or reddish, which that's already decomposed. And so we cover it back again, the hole that we were digging in, and now we start a new hole. And this is all that we have got so far. So almost a whole cart full, and we're gonna keep on digging. So every time that you dig a hole, then make sure to cover it back again so that it can keep on decomposing. Look how much we have been getting out. So far we have done at least 4 different holes, so 4 carts. And so look at the big cart full of soil again. Amazing, unbelievable. So if you have any grass that you're throwing away, making a new hole, just put it aside. Then you don't have to go buying soil in the store. You have it right at your yard. So we're gonna keep this. We're gonna now close the hole with all the layer that is in here. You close it, and that way it's compact and it can keep on decomposing. Okay guys, so remember that I was doing this flower bed over here with the plastic hedge already. So we finished it up. It took us not even an hour to finish the whole thing. Well, after that, it was a long time for filling it up with the compost. So we did at least like 5 or 6 of the truck completely full, of the cart completely full, and that is from our compost pile in the back of the house. So we have at least 5 of those carts in there. And now I'm gonna put our society garlic. So I got at least 4 of these little pots, which are the ones I'm gonna be giving away. So I put one of the babies and then one of the divisions, and I'm just gonna cut this right before having it in a sunny spot. They love to be in a sunny spot. So even though that they're hardy for the cold weather from zone 7 all the way to zone 10, they do not like to be in a shaded area and in a too, you know, cloudy area. So even though that they can thrive there, they're not gonna give you as much flowers as if they were in a sunny spot. So at least 6 hours of direct sunlight. Where we had it in the other corner, it was a shaded area, but it still got those 6 hours of sunlight. And here it's gonna be in the center of the garden, even though that it's gonna be underneath of my crepe myrtle, it has a lot of sunlight. So I'm very confident that I'm gonna be getting those beautiful purple flowers. For the other pile, I actually decided to break it down. So now we have different divisions, which is what I'm gonna be putting all throughout the yard. And it's gonna be really pretty because, as we said, they're evergreen. Most part they're perennial, so they last all throughout the year. And then during summer all the way to autumn, I'm gonna have those purple flowers looking really cute. So it's gonna be a nice place so that people are gonna be drawn to it because of the color and the texture and all the different forms that you're gonna have. And I can eat it also. So it's not just something that I'm gonna put it there, but something that I can actually use. And you know that we love to use multi-purpose things in that throughout the whole yard, and things are not gonna be dying. I don't like annual plants. I like perennials. So that because I'm a lazy gardener. So now we're gonna put this in here, and I'm gonna show you the end result. So just did a few holes around it. The hole doesn't need to be too deep because the root system doesn't like to be too deep in the ground. So just a few inches. I think I did like 4 inches deep, and that's it. Just put the bulb in there or the rhizome and you're good to go. And we are all done. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoy the society garlic as much as I do. I love it. It's one of my favorites, and I'm gonna definitely display it all throughout the garden in different spots. Plus it also deters deers, and it's also great for like an insecticide, natural insecticide. So you know that I love all of that. So it's a win-win for everything. The only thing is that it has the smell, which I don't mind at all. But if you do, please buy one first, or sample it from somebody in somebody else's garden, or even go into a restaurant, check if it smells too much for you, and then if it does, then don't go buy in a bulk, okay? First sample it. But I love it. We ended up having 9 of the different divisions, and these are gonna be given away. And then we put 12 of the divisions inside of our garden in here, which is gonna be covered by rocks and more of the edible flowers, and then a big chunk of rocks at the side, just like we're doing with the other in here. Well, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the miracles, and please subscribe to our channel and also like this video. Bye.